Hi everyone, it's Karen. This is Scrap by Scrap and welcome to my channel. Today I am working on my tier tray. It's just going to be a fall tier tray, not Halloween but fall. So let's get started with project number one. Okay, so it is a light bulb because I love using dead light bulbs that no longer work, because they don't go in the landfill. My wipes got dragged out. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is paint it. Okay, so I basically, when I first made it, I used ivory, like off-white, a little bit of brown, and a little bit of red. And then I found a bottle of acrylic paint that works fine, and that is Light Mocha from Apple Barrel. So we don't need this guy in there. We're just going to paint him up. Now I got the hats at Dollar Tree, and they come, I think, 3 in a package. They look like this. So what you need to do is, first I took the fabric off. There's like little squares, and we're going to put something back. But this is styrofoam. So what I need to do is cut a hole in this, which I'm going to do by kind of bending it in half. I'm just going to cut like a little X in it. And then we also need to make a hole in this styrofoam. It doesn't have to be real deep. You just got to get it wide enough to go over the top of the light bulb. Okay. So you just keep going, keep checking. I don't think I even showed you what we're making. Sorry about that. This is what we are making. He's a light bulb scarecrow. And to have him sit up on the tray, I just cut toilet paper. I think this was a paper towel. And then I just put the same ribbon around it that I did on his little hat. So that way he stands up. He's very cute. So basically, this came all the way, you got to get it all the way down to the base of the light bulb. So just keep digging it out. All right, that's gonna work. And of course we have to put this on first. But we can play with that after, because we have a couple of steps before that. Because I do not. Okay, so now we are going to need our raffia. Again, I just had. And you don't have to use raffia. You can use really anything that you want. You can use string or yarn or any of that stuff will work. Okay, this first one came from a package from Target in the $1 spot, where pretty much nothing is $1. It's all 3 and 5, but that's okay. So anyway, I just it said something on it. It said apple cider or something, but I just wanted to make it plain. So I just painted it with a red, because it has nothing to do with this project, but my orange chalk paint went bad. Oh my God, it smelled so bad. I thought it was really bad. And I know it's probably for doing what you're not supposed to do, which is to put your paintbrush back in the container. So I'm going to do my best not to do that because paint is expensive to replace. So I'm just doing a little bit of antique wax on here for the little stem of the apple. And we'll let that dry. The next project is, we can do these. We are going to make pumpkins from these blocks right here. The bigger ones are from Below 5, and the little ones are from the Dollar Tree. So we are going to just grab our wood glue. I guess I didn't cap it last night. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is 3 together, then 2, then 1. And you try and make sure you check, and a lot of the times these things are not the same height. Not so much the Five Below, but definitely the Dollar Tree ones. So just get some wood glue out, and then make sure that you wipe off the glue that seeps out while you're holding it. And we'll just leave that to the side. I do have a clamp somewhere, but it doesn't take long for it to dry. Just make sure it's all level and that your glue is wiped off. Okay, then we need 2 together. I have this one and did the exact same thing on the little one. Now this one, I rounded the corners with my sander, and they're kind of cute. I don't know if it makes a big difference to me to actually do it, but it is cute if you want to. All right, so because my orange paint has dyed, I am going to, I mixed up some orange with a little bit of brown because the only acrylic paint I had was like bright orange. So, although this smells like it has a little bit of that chalk paint in it. All right, well, we're going to move on. So I painted the eyes just like little ovals, and I'm so bad at doing that. So I found this in my drawing stash, and it has these little, can you see them, ovals. So I'm gonna see if I can draw them out with a pencil. It could be a disaster, but it also might work. And if you do write on this with a pencil, you can't wash it off. You need to erase it off. Just get the eraser out, and it'll erase right off. Since I have my orange paint right here, let us take a tiny brush. I mean, if it's gonna stink, we might as well use it. So we just want to do a little, and you could definitely do markers here. All right, so we're gonna let him dry there with his friends. This one is also a tumble tower piece, and we're gonna make a little ladder for our chair tray. So what we're gonna do is we are going to glue 3. They're not painted totally white, they're just kind of, I added a lot of water and just kind of wiped them off. And we're going to just glue 3 together. So we need 3 sets of 3 of the white. And the only reason that I'm using white is because I'm going to use some of their calendar pieces, and I just want you to be able to see it. And you don't have to worry about the ends because we put the brown blocks on the sides. All right, so while that's drying, we will go back to our orange pumpkins. And I'm going to take the antique wax and kind of just tone down that orange because it is bright. We are going to take, I took a couple of different things out for stems. One of them was this little mushroom, but it's definitely too big for this. It would fit on the big one. I got this one out, and I got this one out. And I wasn't a fan, so then I got this out, and I thought I liked that. For the big one, and for the small one, I had it, but I had this little spool I thought was so cute. So that goes there. There goes my paint. So if anybody comes up with an easy way to do this without making a mess, they would be rich, I think, with that idea. Okay, that's right. And let's go back to our scarecrow. And I think I'm going to color in the little ovals on the inside. He needs another coat of orange, but that's okay. All right, so now we are going to take our raffia and we are going to make him some hair. Okay, so we are going to take a little bit of white marker, which is not here, so we will use white paint. And we're just going to use the back end of our paintbrush, and we're going to put little white dots in his eyes. Looks very thick. And there you go. So you can do different. I had a little bit more white on this one. Oh, wait, we forgot about the ribbons. So we're just going to go around the hat, like so. So and I also have an extra transfer. I have a transfer, I have a paint inlay, and I have a stamp set that I'm going to have a giveaway when I hit 2,000 subscribers. And yeah, so that should be fun. And I will show you next video because I didn't pull them out, which ones. One of them, the stamp is the farm animal. And I can't remember what the other two are. Okay. And you can also put, if you'd like, a little sunflower. These are from the Dollar. Almost everything is from the Dollar Tree today. The light bulbs were free. And that's the other thing. You just tell your friends, your neighbors, hey, can you just save me your light bulbs if you're not going to use them? And there's just so many cute ideas. The video that I have that is an older one is all Christmas ornaments. So if you want to check that out, it's an oldie but a goodie. Okay, the other thing we're going to do is you need a paper towel roll or a paper towel roll. Sorry, it was hard to get that out. I don't know where my scissors are. Up here. All right. So you want to, at the same width as your ribbon, you want to cut just a little circle. Let me try that again. All right. So we're going to take our little paper towel roll thing, and we're going to take our ribbon and we're going to glue it around. Like this. Again, we are going to let those dry. Our next project, we're going to break out the air dry clay. This is what I use and I love it. It's called Creative Paper Clay. It's so soft and easy to work with. Either this or the other one that I like is Das Clay. Love that. We are going to make these pumpkins. This stuff. I got these molds at Temu, and they seal together. So all you got to do is get yourself some clay, and I get it at Hobby Lobby, and I only buy it when it's on sale, which is basically every other week. Yeah, you don't want to pay full price. There's no need. So basically, you're just going to smush it together and then break some off. And you're going to put some on each side. Okay, so these molds I got from Temu. And you basically put clay in each side, rough up where you put it in, spray it with water, you clasp them back together, and then you let them dry. And then you just pop them out, and they just pop right out. And then paint them up whatever color you'd like. I did orange, and there are two sizes. There's a big one, but I'd say it's like 1.5 inches, and then the small one is like 1 inch. And you can do as many for whatever you're using them for. I was thinking about doing a stackable pumpkins, but I think I would need one more size, or I could do 2 big and a small. That would be cute too. And I am using apple barrel paint, acrylic paint, and I got this apple from Target Dollar Spot that really isn't a dollar spot. I just painted it a red color, just adding a little bit of antique wax just to give it some dimension. And I have these little leaves that I bought. I don't even know where they're from, but some of them are all green, and some of them you can see it looks like they're changing colors for the fall. And let's see what we're doing now. On the ladder that we were making, I'm sorry, all of the audio got all messed up, so I'm trying to voiceover, which I've never done before. This is a plastic flat disc ornament from Dollar Tree. I just poured some orange paint in it, I shook it up, and then dumped out the extra. And I got a couple of different things out that I thought could be my little peduncle, but I ended up, oh, and that moss, you gotta love it. It gets everywhere, but you gotta love it. So I ended up using this little pine cone. I thought it was really cute. And if you wanted to do like a jack-o'-lantern, that would be really cute. Even if you just cut the triangles out of cardstock or Dollar Tree vinyl, just stick it in. And just cut off a piece of paper towel roll and then just kind of squeeze it and stick it right in there and hold it right up. These are some pie tins, little whatever you call them, tins I got from the thrift store, and I thought, oh, these are adorable and they'd be great pumpkins. So you just kind of paint them and glue them together. And I was going to use all of these, but I decided to wait because I had a lot of orange on my tray, so I did not use the tall ones. I thought that I would like to use those on like a Halloween tray, so that they make more sense. The little one, you can obviously tell it's a pumpkin. And I guess the other ones, but my tray was just getting full of orange. All right, so we're back to our ladder and our calendar papers. And just ironing on after the Mod Podge has dried. You just want to put your little cutouts from the back of your calendar. These are from like 2021 maybe calendars. I just keep them all because you never know. And let's see, what are we doing next? I think we're going to get out my tumble tower blocks. Nope, sander. We're going to sand the ends off. And I had so much trouble getting these, the tower tumble blocks to glue. I don't know why. They were painted like just a watered down white, but for some reason they did not want to stay glued. So if you see me with my glue gun, I'm just desperately trying to get them to stay glued together. So you just want to sand off the edges so that it's nice and sharp. They go, glue more. And you just want to make sure that you sand down and not up, because up will just rip it. So you just take your sanding block and do a downward motion. These brown blocks are from just what I had at my Dollar Tree this time. It had some of those brown blocks. I said, oh, let's use them. So I used them with the skinny edge up, and I think I did 5 on each side, and then 1 in between each of these squares. And we are going to do that right now. So just leave a little bit of space at the bottom and a little bit of space at the top, and then just add more brown ones in between. And then, oh, one must have popped off. Maybe it was my glue. I think it was from Dollar Tree, and maybe it just doesn't like to be used. I don't know. So here I'm just gluing the calendar pages in, and then putting a brown block with the skinny side in between each one. And trying to get it to stay. And then if you want to paint the back all brown, that's what I did. And I think I forgot a block at the bottom, but I do add it before I did it on my tray. Now we're back to our pumpkins from our little tins. And I am looking for a peduncle, and I don't think I used this. I thought about using it, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. Nope, I used a little piece of a tower tumble block that I already cut. And just put more of that, I can't think of the name. That stuff, Spanish moss, that just is everywhere by the time you're done. And now we are going to make a pumpkin. And I'm sure you've seen these a million times, but I don't know if it's this one. These leaves I got from Temu, And I just painted them different colors and smudged them all together. And this pumpkin, you do 3 across the bottom, and then you take out your other blocks and you glue it halfway in the on the block before it. I hope that makes sense. So kind of like you're doing a set of stairs. You can do it as high or low as you want. And then in the middle, that top one that I'm painting brown here, you can use one of those brown blocks. So this is the one that I had started, but I wanted to show you how I did it. So this is just one that was all ready, and I just needed to put a leaf on it. And I don't know if I did Spanish moss because I was kind of over the whole Spanish moss thing. All right, this is going to be our crow. It's an egg from Dollar Tree. And, okay, so we are going to give it 2 coats. I do paint the back. I just didn't do it on the camera. We're drying it off in between the coats. And you do want to do front, back, and sides. And just drying this off. And then I painted a little more. I have this little plastic thing that I had in my, oh, I guess I'm touching up a pumpkin. I had it in with my drawing supplies, and you'll see in a minute, they're just a few oval, oh, this is, I'm sorry, just sanding to get the raised wood after you get water on it. It raises up. This little thing I had, and it has little ovals. I just drew them with a pencil and painted them in. And I just use white Waverly, whatever it's called, chalk paint. And you just want to do both eyes. And anyway, when the wood gets raised up, because you've put something wet on it, you want to sand it so it's smooth. So I'm just drying those. I used cake batter from DIY Paint and just made a little beak and dried that. And next we're just going to paint in the little pupils. And put 2 little dots on the nose. I don't know what they do, but it does it. And I got from Hobby Lobby a little package of feathers. They were on clearance, so I grabbed them, stuck one on the back, and put a tumble tower block painted black on the back to hold it up. And we're just going to finish up on these pumpkins by putting a few of those leaves on. And you know, you can just add whatever you want on. And this is my tiered tray. And I put these pumpkins on by using 3 ovals. I show you how to do it in the a few videos back. It's a little fake cutting board, and I show you how to use it on that. Temu and Amazon. And when I find them, I will show you them. All right, so I just used the glue dots, or puff dots, actually, the dimensional kind of stuff. And now we're going to just, sorry, I forgot if this poor guy didn't get a leaf. I'm sure there'll be more, but. So I'm going to stick 1 pumpkin there. And I'll move this 1,000 times because I'm sure it's, put my little crow up there. And I will paint the back. So let's turn him so you don't see that. What else do we have? Our scarecrow and his little holder. That. And we can add a bigger pumpkin, that there. We will add this pumpkin because he was very cute. Him here. And I should be putting Spanish moss on that. So if you make this pumpkin, put Spanish moss on. And then just these little guys, I'm just going to stick around everywhere. We have our ladder that will go, oh, sorry. Sorry, Mr. Crow. There we go. And put my ladder right there. I still have that little, that crow does not want to sit there. I'm going to put this here and put my yellow. Oh, no, I'm going to put this pumpkin. Stick him on there. Maybe he needs to lay on that. I think it needs an extra block to stand on. I'm going to put my big yellow one there. And anyway, you guys can, I'm sure, do a much better job of arranging everything. I got a bale of hay from the Dollar Tree that I'm going to stick on there. Oh, probably didn't want to open that. All right. Oh, we can put our little, where's the little pumpkins? Oh, we can put these on top of here. And I have this little acorn from the Dollar Tree that I'm just going to stick in there. I also have a fox from the Dollar Tree. Also, oh, here they are. See, I knew I'd find them. Okay, so these are from Temu. The ones from Amazon are much thicker. The ones from Temu are very thin. So you just take 3. Actually, I'll show you on these. These are called biscuits. You get them at the Home Depot or Lowe's. And then all you do, I'm just going to use these because it'll show you, easier to see. So you take 3 and you glue 1 in the middle. And this is how you make the little pumpkin. And then I just used that leather cording to hold, for the stem, not to hold anything. And then I just have a couple of cute little candles. And I will arrange this pretty before the picture. I'm just kind of trying to just add things so you can see. And this orange one. So this is our project. And I apologize for all the, oh, I almost forgot. I'm going to make this separate because I can't do more. This is my scarecrow made out of this little, not canvas, it's like a burlap bag. And then you make this, and then you kind of, I was wondering why everything looked off on the top. So, you can go. And like I say, I will redo it, but he goes on top, just like that. But I definitely will show you it all. Show you it all when I put the video up. And I'm sorry for all the mishaps, and yeah. So, and now somebody's got to clean up my desk again when I already cleaned it. I'm going to have to hire somebody to just come in after I craft to clean up for it. So anyway, have a great day. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Please click like if you liked it. If you didn't click on like, it'll make me sad, but I understand. And any comments or sharing would be fabulous. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. I was in my analytics, which I'm not really sure what they are. I'm sitting down. Not exactly sure what they are, but it says that 88% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed. And it doesn't cost you anything. It's like really cheap. You just gotta hit a button. But if you don't want to, I understand. And I will get this pretty for you before the picture. And I know I probably forgot something, but anyway, have a great day. Bye.